Hello, 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 my forget-me-nots. Sleeping Lady here, ASMR. In this video, I got some dual brush pens and also a new notebook to study and practice calligraphy. And I also got mechanical pencils here in nice, bright, beautiful colors. Pink, orange, yellow, green, and blue. And also these fun colors right here as well. I am going to be practicing, and this is my first time doing and writing calligraphy. Calligraphy. Very exciting. It was much fun. And here is a brush tip and also a fine tip as well. These ones here, they are dual brush, dual pens. I just set them right there for easy access, and it is also aesthetically pleasing along with these mechanical pencils as well. And I purposefully did my nail polish to match these colors, these mechanical pencils. I did my nails exactly the same as these pencils. Blue, green, yellow, orange, pink. Blue, green, yellow, orange, pink. Pink, green, yellow, orange, blue. And I'm just gonna open it up and I'm gonna start practicing the 8 basic strokes. 8 basic strokes to calligraphy. And I opted out for the colors pink and blue. Pink and blue. 8 basic strokes. 8 basic strokes to calligraphy. And I actually didn't know that cursive and calligraphy were not the same. They are totally different. Calligraphy is more structured, and cursive is just easygoing. And that's why there's 8 basic strokes to calligraphy. Anyways, I'm going to be studying calligraphy. And this is my first attempt to practicing. So, bear with me. It is fun otherwise. The first stroke that I'm gonna do is an upward stroke. And then the next one that I will be practicing is a downward stroke. Downstroke. Third of all, I will will also be practicing is a overturn. Those are 3 strokes, and the 4th one will be underturn. I flip it over so I can do the rest of the strokes on the other side. And there's also a compound curve. Very interesting. I did not know this just a couple days ago. Ascending and descending loop, and an oval stroke as well. And those are the 8 basic strokes. And I chose the dual brush pens and the mechanical pencils as well. But those are the 2 things that I chose to study and to practice. I'm going to be using the brush here, as you can see, and I am going to start. And here are light strokes that you start from the bottom to the top, and that's why it's called an upward stroke. And in these strokes, you have to be nice and steady, and there's also no rushing. And also with the downward stroke, it's going to be the opposite from the upward stroke. You're going to start from the top all the way down, and that's why it's called the down stroke. And then here I tried to attempt the overturn. It kind of looks like the same, and I was really rusty. You're supposed to start thin and then thicker on the last stroke. So it has to be thin and then get thicker. But I'm really rusty because this is my first attempt to studying calligraphy. And this is the underturn. And this as well is pretty rusty. I did my best, and it is harder than it seems. And the first try on the compound curve was perfect, but then I was rushing, as you see, and you're not supposed to be rushing. You're supposed to take your time. But I messed up on the rest, because your compound curve is supposed to be parallel. I messed up on the rest. The first one I did perfectly, because as you can see, these 3 lines are parallel to each other. That is the correct way to do it. If it is not parallel, that is the wrong way. So I will remember that for the next time. You see, they're not parallel. That is wrong. The correct way is this one here. And I just gotta make a little note to myself, and I'm gonna be saying needs to be parallel. And a note to self is that I have to slow down when I am practicing these strokes, because slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady meets our goal here in calligraphy. And there are also ascending and descending loops, and I am practicing these ascending loops. Yes, harder than it looks. And here is the descending loops going down, and we can't have the tails pass the line. It has to be nice and neat. It has to connect, and that is very I don't even know how to describe it. Not perfect, but practice makes perfect. And I thought I was gonna be able to do the oval, but it was quite hard. I don't know how to adjust these brushes yet, the brush pens yet, but yeah, I did my best that I could, and it is harder than it seems. Anyways, I attempted the oval. And yeah, down in the description I will link a channel that I was trying to practice from and that I was trying to learn from. And with calligraphy and the strokes, you will learn how to connect them. So it's like a puzzle to me personally. I think it's like a puzzle, and it's a structure and an art, and it's just for perfection and nice and clean lettering, or I should call it. It's just for clean lettering, and calligraphy also is fancy, and it's usually in like birthday cards or anything of that sort. And I thought calligraphy would be fun to learn, and I always wondered how some people have a really perfect handwriting, and little did I know, it was calligraphy. Calligraphy was a secret that I did not know for years. And anyways, that was me practicing, but practicing is key. And I also want to try calligraphy in pencil, and I chose the wrong pencil because mechanical pencils are very thin-leaded and they are very sharp, and I did not know that, but I attempted practicing calligraphy in these mechanical pencils. I just thought they were very aesthetically pleasing, and I chose the pink color, and I tried the upward strokes, and I tried doing the upward strokes lightly, and then the downward stroke with more pressure on the pencil, and heavy down with more pressure, which is darker. And they also told us to do the same thing with the overturn, lightly, and then more pressing firmly down, as you can see right there. And here I am practicing with a light upward stroke. And I just erased the tops to make it more neat. And then secondly, I'm trying to portray the downward third stroke, which is supposed to be more bold and heavy and more pressure. But next time I know to use just like a regular pencil. And I'm trying the strokes to write calligraphy. I tried my best, as you can see here. Calligraph. Calligraph. And it's harder than it seems. And I'm excited to learn more of this neat handwriting. I actually did really good on this one. Although it's like almost the same pressure, I did well in my eyes because this is my first time actually trying and attempting this. But calligraphy is actually hard. Looks can be deceiving. When I was watching the video from the Happy Ever Crafter, it looked like I can do it and it was really easy in my eyes, but I actually did it for myself and it is pretty hard. Difficult. But yes, here's the overturn that I missed and the underturn as well. Still gotta learn how to connect them. I still gotta learn how to connect the upstrokes, the downstrokes, the overturn, the underturn, the compound, curve, and but yeah, I'm not even sure if these dual brushes were right for calligraphy. Definitely not the mechanical pencils. But yeah, those are the 8 basic strokes. And me attempting in pencil. But yeah, that was very fun. Something different. But anyways, my forget-me-nots, thank you for visiting.